Hi y'all, this is Dom, and we are playing American Truck Simulator today for one of my blogish kind of videos. Let's make this nice tidy turn here. This is, like I said, American Truck Simulator. We are picking up a load in the very, very bottom of the map here. As most of you guys have seen the channel before and watched the weekly drive video, will know that I actually love these kind of games. There we go. Now we are on our way. We picked up our load of, let me check to see what it is actually. I didn't even know what it was. Fruits! 28,000 pounds. 30,000 pounds. Anyways. So, we are heading, if I look at the map here, zoop, 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 the whole way up to Elko, Nevada. And I'm starting in the bottom right-hand corner of California. Today we are going to be talking about where Dom has been. Dom being me, third person speaking here. Where I have been these past few months, quite a few months actually. Oop, turn off that signal. So, first off, let's go ahead and get ourselves onto the highway. I do love these games, absolutely love these games. Now, one of the best parts about this game is that I have the Logitech G27 steering wheel, foot pedals, and shifters. So I tend to love to play these kinds of games. Why are you in the middle of the road? Gosh, this is definitely America, that's for sure. Let's go, people. So yes, I definitely love playing this game, mostly because there's no issues with the keyboard or mouse or anything along those lines. I can just do everything as if I was really in the truck. The only thing that I really wish I had was some sort of VR capability. I do not own any VR equipment. That would make this that much better. Okay, so where have I been these past, I think it's now 11 months without being on YouTube? Since last year, I've had a bunch of things going on, so I ended up just kind of, you know what, let's put the hobby behind me. We don't really need to be focusing on this right now. We've had a lot of those moments in the past, but these set have really kind of impeded on my free gaming time. Now, first one being, I got a new job. I needed a new job to kind of propel myself into the industry that I have been working to get a degree for. So I got an internship at a company last year. It's been almost exactly 1 year since I started working there. Let's see, let's go ahead and zoom out the map a little bit. There we go. Oh, we're going back to 2 lanes here. Oh, can I get over, please? Can I get over? Please? This car right there. I want to go right behind this. Please, officer. Please, officer, please. So yeah, the new job has taken a lot of the free time away. Also, since I have been working for my degree, I did receive it within this year. So a lot of the last courses that I had to take took up a lot of my free time from home, and also I stayed on campus and did a lot of things when I would be considering that free time back in the day. So that's some of the most of the time hog. So I just kind of put YouTube down for a while. I played a lot of games here and there. I wasn't as addicted to some of the games that I have been playing in the past. But I just decided, okay, we're not going to record, we're not going to edit, we're not going to voice over, we're not going to do any of those kinds of things while we're kind of getting through the tougher periods of these difficult classes and such. Now, the other the time-consuming part, wasn't really stressful in my opinion, is I actually got married this past year. So that was another big thing. I moved just as I got my new job. I was planning a wedding, got married, and just kind of everything happened within this past few like 11, 10, 12 months, somewhere along those lines. Basically everything kind of happened within there. And recently, I'm talking with my hands and hitting buttons by accident. Recently I've been having car issues, so that's also been a big time hog for me. I am pretty handy, so I tend to like to fix my own stuff. This traffic, it's gone down to 30 here. Yeah, so I tend to fix my own stuff, and my car is kind of to the point of no return. So as of recording this, I actually have set up an appointment to go look at a new car to buy, and hopefully my real job that I am looking for will be able to help with the car payments. We have been kind of saving a little bit of money to buy a house, but since the car is basically dead in the driveway, we really can't do very much about it if I can't get to work. I need to be able to drive to work, put bread on the table, food on the table, whatever. So, if anybody needs to know, I graduated with an electrical engineering degree. I specialize in control systems, control signals, those kinds of things. I don't like that whole power distribution and generators kind of thing, which a lot of the engineers around where I am is what they do. So I like to do robotic control signals and those kinds of things, kind of like Kerbal Space Program kind of stuff. Hopefully I don't get flagged here to go into the way station. There's way stations in this game. It's really fun. Anyways, beside the point. So I have a degree in electrical engineering, and I am searching currently for a full-time electrical engineering job. For anyone that is looking to hire, call me. And I've been looking for a job for well over 4 months now that suits me perfectly. The job that I currently work in is in the industry, and I do get experience in the field that I kind of wanted to get into, which is kind of controls and signals and those kinds of things. But they do not have a job open for me right now. They were expecting to have one, but it's work. It's business, so they don't have a job for me right now. So right now I'm kind of on the production floor, building, debugging, wiring, any of those kinds of things, whatever they need me to do at this point. So yeah, that's basically been a very short synopsis of the recent stuff that's been going on in my life. I know it wasn't too short, but anyways, let's go ahead and enjoy this beautiful sun. Beautiful sun. So, what's going on the channel? I plan on changing up the video schedules here and there until I get myself on a consistent schedule without having these crazy interruptions like not having a vehicle anymore, any of those kinds of distractions. We are going to see reduced videos, probably only one every 2 weeks, maybe somewhere along those lines, maybe one a week at the max until then. But right now, Kerbal Space Program is basically the only thing I will be recording, and I might be doing an update just for fun videos here and there on some games I'm playing, or my other save in Kerbal Space Program, which I have decided to do. So this career in Kerbal Space Program, we are doing an unmanned exclusive at the beginning. So we're just doing unmanned before manned. I don't know if you guys have ever dabbled in that before. Ooh, am I in the wrong gear for this? I'm in the wrong gear for this, ain't I? Yep. And I'm gonna have to go low here. So I'm going to do unmanned before manned, which means we do all probes first, but with remote tech, with the mods, it's going to be a lot more difficult. We had to set up our communications and stuff along those lines. So what I'm actually doing is planning missions like I normally do for the series, and building and those kinds of things, and doing the full-on, okay, I'm going to do a 20-minute video on this and 20-minute video on this mission, that gets kind of monotonous. So what I want to do is just have a fun a fun Kerbal Space Program, just so I can keep myself really interested in it. And I'm actually doing the exact same set of mods on a separate save file that I can just go ham wild on and just have fun. So we actually might see some videos on that save file as well, if I, feel like showing off something or whatever along those lines. I might be way miles ahead of the Kerbal Realism series with that save file, mostly so that I can test stuff out, and also so that I can just kind of have fun and then be like, oh, you know what, I got to try this for the real series, that kind of a thing. And we'll do a lot more intense things and more difficult things on the Kerbal Realism series than the private save file that I'm doing, that I'm playing on the side. Now, that being said, I really haven't touched that save file in quite a while. I haven't been able to really play anything. Ooh, stuck my nose a little bit far there. There's Teslas in this game. I love that. It's so cool. So, oh my gosh, there's trucks here. I'm just gonna go. I don't care anymore. It's a video game. What does it matter? So yeah, that's kind of the plan for that so far. We're gonna see a little bit reduced in the beginning. We're gonna have to kind of get through some of the time-consuming parts of life, and then factor in when I'm going to be making videos here and there. But like I said, it'll probably be one video every week or two until I can get myself kind of sorted out with a good schedule and get rid of some of the interruptions. Now, on that as well, I tend to throw out footage, and I know most of you guys don't understand what that means and why would you do that, but I do a lot of videos that most of you guys don't see. There's a lot of footage I'll record, complete full edited videos you'll never see, because I just throw them away because they're not good enough. So the intro video for the Kerbal Realism series is basically wasted footage. I'm not happy with it. I'm not going to use it. It was kind of impersonal. What I ended up doing was recording the footage in chunks without my voice, because at the time I was in my room was very loud. This is actually a new room. The acoustics are probably different on the microphone. I didn't think about that. I never thought about that for this video either. But yeah, so I wasn't thinking about any of that kind of stuff. I was just, you know what, I'm just going to get some stuff recorded, piece it together, do a voiceover, and then throw it out there. So I did that. I did the editing, and I hated it. I was like, you know, this isn't a good intro for the Kerbal Realism series. I want to get people more excited about it. I'm more excited about it than the video even, put out there. It was very slow, those kinds of things. So what I want to do is kind of scrap it, restart that save file off from the beginning again, and use the current save file that I was recording on as my fun save file. So look at that. We're already 2 steps ahead. So I'm going to have to re-record that probably after this one, doing this recording, or in the next coming days. I'm very busy today, actually. I kind of wanted to squeeze this in. But yeah, that's really it for now. I do enjoy just kind of sitting back and playing a game every once in a while, and this is one of the ones I tend to pick up. This Rise of Nations or Kerbal Space Program, I'll just dabble in for 30 minutes, an hour. Don't really have any time to do any planned things and those kinds of things, so I'll get my spreadsheets back up and I'll get all the videos planned out ahead of time. And yeah, we'll be back on track soon. So I know this was a long blog video. I am alive. I am coming back. It's just not going to be as dedicated at the beginning. Mostly trying to find the job. As soon as I do, I'll be back in action. As soon as I get the car, be back in action. And I'm on a schedule, I'll be back in action. So all those kind of things are going to tag up together, and we'll get back into the swing of things. So I'll see you guys later. I will do more of these vlogs here and there. Might not be American Truck Simulator, but it'll be something along those lines. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you later.